From Independence, Kentucky, it's Sports Without Boundaries with Eric Deters and his sidekick Nick Batista.
Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries. Yours truly, Eric Deters, my co-host, Nick Batista.
Good evening.
Are you ready to have a good time? Are you ready to deliver some Sports Without Boundaries, Nick?
Ready to rock.
How's your Guardians doing?
Well, you see I'm wearing a brown shirt. My baseball season's over. It ended today.
Why did it end today?
They got beat 3 out of 4 by the Tigers, the mighty Detroit Tigers.
So you're shifting your
I'm
focus
off
to
the
the Browns.
bandwagon.
All right, Matt McClain, the Cincinnati Reds second baseman, is second in the rookie power rankings. And this is a wild story. He's behind Corbin Carroll of the Arizona Diamondbacks, who was supposed to go to UCLA, the same place where Matt McClain went to UCLA.
Okay.
And then he backed out and went somewhere else. But how do you like that? Matt McClain is on his heels. He won't catch him, though.
Won't he? Because I don't pay attention to West Coast baseball.
I can only tell you this, folks. The Toronto series was depressing, and we'll talk about that more. All right, L.A. De La Cruz, they said it was a triple in an air. I was there at the game. I saw it. It was right in front of me. I was on the fifth row, right
Third
behind.
base side? Nice.
Third base side. Saw it. And I want to tell you something. It was not an error. It was an inside the park home run.
No.
They called it a triple and an error.
Little league home run, man.
There was another one today by Baltimore.
Yeah, there was.
Cutoff man.
Yeah.
Well, I guarantee
Exactly,
his
Mr.
speed,
Cutoff Man. That's not an error.
his speed had something to do with that guy bobbling the ball. Yeah.
That's error in judgment. Jonathan Indy is pissed off. Did you hear about this? He has plantar fasciitis on his foot.
Right.
And I guess Beacon Orthopedics a little nervous right now because he goes to L.A. and gets a second opinion. They said they mistreated this.
Wow.
Yeah, it's delayed his return a little bit.
Man, that's a bad injury. That's like a turf toe thing on the other side. How do they misdiagnose what?
Mistreated.
Okay.
I don't
So
know
he
the
does have
specifics,
it. Right.
but he does have it. He's got to go to apparently Arizona. Apparently, the MRIs and the orthopedic doctors in Cincinnati aren't good enough. So first L.A., now Arizona. Maybe tomorrow he goes to Montana. I mean, what the hell? All right. I love Will Benson. Will Benson has been a feel-good story for the Reds this year. But he screwed this one up. If you didn't see this, folks, he popped it up. Infield fly rule wasn't. Nobody understands the infield fly rule. He didn't run it out. So Guerrero let the ball drop. Got him at first, throw to second, double play.
It didn't have to be an infield fly rule. The infield fly rule, there's got to be a guy in first and second. But it is a judgment call by the umpire. He could have said, you did that on purpose. You're out. Guy on first is safe. He could have did that.
He should have done that.
Should have. Well, Will Benson redeemed himself. Then he hit a walk-off, his first major league home run.
Yeah, but that was before.
Yeah.
All right, the Reds keep calling it. The Reds have had 14 rookies.
Yeah, amazing.
And they're only 3.5 behind the Milwaukee Brewers.
Amazing.
And the latest is Noelvi Marte, who came in, we had guys on second and third. One out last night, and we couldn't get him in. And today, by the way, the Reds just got wrecked. By the way, I was going to go to that game because Hunter Green was coming back. Glad I didn't. He got pounded. Only gave up 5 home runs.
Yeah, and your boy Marte had a critical error in the first inning.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But he's a rookie. He
did get his first hit today, though.
All right, this is Sports Without Boundaries right here. Do you remember this model named Veronica Rajic? This hot chick, okay, who threw herself at Tom Brady. I mean, all but just threw herself at Tom Brady, and he didn't take the bait. Well, now she says her eyes are turned to Joe Burrow. Doesn't Joe Burrow have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I believe so. I saw
We're
pictures.
going to have a cat fight here soon,
Pictures
man.
of it.
I can hear the girlfriend now. Joe, how come you're not putting this down right now? Why don't you issue a statement that you're not interested? Your silence bothers me. Joe, why are you silent about this?
Because I don't see a picture of her whole body. I got to see that.
Oh, it's good.
No, she's a model.
Big week for the Bengals. Joe Mixon was found not guilty. This was a joke of a trial.
It was. You're the lawyer, man. This should never
why
came
they
to
even
trial,
charge the guy? You know what it was? I think
he said, she said.
Yeah, I think they wanted to try and disprove that. Well, we don't play favorites.
Exactly.
There was no evidence chance he had a gun in his hand.
Right. I mean, she couldn't even identify him. She got the license plate.
Feel sorry for Joe Mixon. Boy, the Bengals didn't waste any time. They issued a statement saying, we're going to go. Joe's going to be back on the team. He's a good guy. Let's go win.
Good guy.
All right. Jamar Chase. Hope we're not going back to the old days of Perfect and Pac-Man.
I hope they are. I'm rooting for that.
Well, they might be. Jamar Chase seems to have some issues. He had a one-night stand with a chick who's now apparently a fatal attraction.
Oh, I didn't know he had a one-night stand.
Jamar, you need to choose better. You need to choose better.
I thought she just started hounding.
You know what? If I was a famous person like that, I think I'd have them sign something. I think I would take their phone away and hide it.
Yeah.
I would think I would have a videotape of everything they said.
As we found out, that doesn't work. The signed papers, Tiger. Remember?
Yeah, boy, well, it ended up helping in the end. But, I mean, my God, these guys. High school football began this week. It was some exciting football. Covington Catholic beat Ryle. Simon, we're not going to cover all of the scores. Simon Kim beat Dixie. Big wins. And I saw where, who won?
Is this the crosstown thing?
Yeah. Well, no. It's just high school football all over the place.
Oh.
But my point is, we just want to make sure you're aware that high school football started. If you love it, go watch it. All right, high school basketball coach Brawl. A woman select team. Her name is Laquita.
There you go.
Laquita declared war.
Key to the hair puller.
Laquita.
The hair puller.
And it was, and you know, crazy stuff, man.
God, this story's insane.
Female coach Brawl. Your comments about it?
I mean, animalistic. Awful, man. Awful. These people should be caged, man.
Caged?
Awful.
Caged?
Caged up.
You're racist.
Animals.
You're racist.
I know what color they are.
Baker Mayfield has filed a lawsuit. Apparently, they're even kind of related to him. He wants to know where $12 million went.
Right. Investment.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine when this happens? You have to think, oh, my God.
Yeah.
I mean, all your money, and you, where is it?
Yeah, they're not related, but they're close to the family and more than one investor.
Yeah, it does happen a lot. Right when you think it's... Jimmy Graham was arrested. The New Orleans Saints
This is crazy.
tight end. Apparently he's got epilepsy, and he apparently had some kind of seizure, was wandering in traffic, was arrested. But obviously a mental health issue.
Yeah, they said
he was drunk.
They said substance abuse or, yeah, exactly.
Well,
He was drunk or high or whatever.
apparently the police had a hard time arresting him, you think?
He didn't want to be arrested.
I mean, he's a big dude, man.
Make a comeback.
Hey, I can see this now.
like Jimmy.
The cop walks up to Jimmy. Hey, put your hands behind your back, please. You're under arrest.
Jimmy, where are you at? Yeah, I like Jimmy.
Hey, this is a story that makes you realize it happens to everybody. Patrick Mahomes and his wife, their 8-month-old baby, rushed to the hospital. Apparently a peanut allergy. Now, I don't know how they, I'm sure they're not feeding peanuts, but maybe there's peanut food or something like, I don't know.
Peanut butter or something.
Maybe peanut butter. Maybe that's
8
it.
months old, you don't feed a kid.
But he almost died from a peanut allergy.
God,
that would have been awful.
Oh, my God. I hate the judge, but how'd that kid get peanuts? You're supposed to have breast milk. That's it.
Maybe her breastises aren't big enough.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I don't know. Well, maybe I don't know. All right, Messi is the man. He just keeps playing big. And you ready for this? They want teams. I got a funny story about this. They want teams to promote Messi when they come play. Do you know that when De La Cruz went to Pittsburgh promoted to their fans that L.A. De La Cruz was coming?
No, I didn't know
So they want it. Now, Messi is going to be in Cincinnati on Wednesday.
Okay.
Guess who's going to the match?
Oh, of course you are.
As a birthday gift from my mate, Jamie Spindley.
Okay, that's awesome.
How you like that? What sporting event did you take me to for my birthday?
I don't... I still owe him.
Yeah, I'm just teasing. I don't know. It's okay. I'm teasing you. All right, what a Sean O'Malley beat the hell out of with a KO in the second round of Sterling, UFC last night. This crazy Irishman with the crazy hair and the crazy tattoos only lost once. He's a fighter, man.
Looks like a fighter.
He's
you look like that, you better be a fighter.
I tell you right now, he's scary looking. But he's a fighter. Julio Rodriguez of the Seattle Mariners. You ready for this? 17 hits in 4 games. It's a record.
18 because he got one today.
Wow.
Coming down here, I heard. Yeah.
Julio. All right, this is in your alley. Sammy Sasso, an Ohio State wrestler, was shot. He's not dead. Up at Columbus near campus.
Columbus has a lot of shit.
Haven't you been keeping up with this stuff? You're my Columbus man.
I know, but I don't know the story exactly. I know he got shot. Where's Maurice Claret?
What a coach.
The one with the gun in the alley.
Where is he these days?
I'm not sure.
Pickleball has now become a pro sport.
Yeah. They're getting paid big money.
Unfreaking
You can
believable.
make $1 million a year.
Pickleball. This is wild. All right, this is a funny story. Marty Brennaman on August 19th, 2020, said his infamous...
Not Marty.
Thom Brennaman, excuse me. Thank you for correcting me. Thom Brennaman said his infamous slur in Kansas off the air on August 19th, 2020. During his apology in the 5th inning, Nick Castellanos hit a home run.
Yeah, I was watching.
Deep drive left field. Okay, time.
Yeah.
All right. You can't make this up. On August 19th, 2020, today, Nick Castellanos hit a home run.
Oh, no kidding. Very cool.
Thom Brennaman's like, thanks for reminding the world
so he likes
about
that,
the time of this stuff.
Thom doesn't.
All right. This is wild. Phillies Trea Turner last night hit a home run twice in the same inning.
Yeah.
8 runs.
Good for him, man.
I love Trea Turner.
He's had a hard season.
But I like
getting
him.
traded. I did too. I love.
All right, let's all mock Jamie Spindley and the Brits and the English.
Oh,
Spain beat England 1-0.
These poor English guys, man. The men can't win. The women, they were
The
the
gals
dominant team.
can't win.
They
The
lost.
guys can't win.
The Lionesses.
They're lovable losers. Maybe it's because Prince William didn't go to the game. He apologized for not going. You ready for this? This is insane. Neymar gets paid $548,000 for each Instagram post.
Who's Neymar?
Great soccer player.
Yeah.
Now, I got to ask you a question. Is that like one a day? Or can he say,
Yeah.
I'm making $5 million today?
I'm going to retire today. Right.
That's insane.
Who's paying it?
Saudi Arabia.
Man, they're going to own the world. They're coming.
They're buying all sports.
They are. They're coming.
We got to stop it.
We do.
We got to stop it. Because they want to, oh, they're going to buy the NFL.
Yeah.
They're going to buy everything.
Golf.
Helen Smart,
Golf
a former British Olympic swimmer, died at 43 years old. I'm sure it has nothing to do with COVID.
No, or the vax.
All right, here's Without Boundaries. Alice Cooper says that they're banned Hollywood vampires. Mm-hmm. Alice Cooper, Joe Perry, Tommy Henriksen, and Johnny Depp. And Alice Cooper says Johnny Depp is to the right. And he says all the chicks pay attention to him. Nobody pays attention to him, Perry, and Henriksen.
I love Alice Cooper, man.
I love Alice Cooper,
I read this
too.
story and I listened to the song White Line Frankenstein. It's
Right.
a new song. It's great,
Right.
man. And Johnny Depp is a damn good guitar player.
That's what Alice Cooper says.
I know, I
He
can't-
says he's a damn good.
I thought I was just
he goes, he wouldn't be in our band if he wasn't a great.
I mean, he's freaking great.
I love that Alice Cooper is like a born again Christian.
He's something else, man.
He's conservative.
Yeah.
He's all that stuff.
The
And
golfer.
like who would have ever thought the golfer? And like Gene Simmons the same way. Gene Simmons,
right.
you take Mr. Crazy Guy, doesn't gamble, doesn't drink,
Never drank. Never did
doesn't
drugs.
do drugs. Just sticks out his tongue, and everybody thinks he's crazy.
The greatest picture of Alice Cooper. Did you ever see this on Facebook or social media with Edith Bunker at a party, and they're both like looking. He's dressed like that, and it's Edith Bunker next to him.
All right, Perry Ouzts. I used to represent this guy. He rides horses primarily on River Downs, Belterra, the Cincinnati, Ohio area. He is now 5th on the North American all-time win list. I don't think he's going to catch Shoemaker,
yeah.
but I mean it's pretty cool too.
What about Pat Day? Where's he at?
Pat Day's ahead of him too. Pat Day's is Pat Day first and Shoemaker second.
I think Pat Day did pass Shoemaker,
Yeah.
something like that.
Tracy Morgan, Without Boundaries here. Tracy Morgan says Ozempic really works. He says now he only eats half a bag of Doritos instead of a full bag.
I mean, this guy's look. Oh my God, he used to be so cool looking. Now, he looks like a pan now.
In other words, you like the fat Tracy Morgan.
Yes.
All right, that makes sense. All right. Daisy Jones in the Six. Did you ever watch that?
No.
It's a great thing. It's a limited series about this band, and it was loosely based upon Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, okay.
Stevie Nicks watched it, said, well, it kind of reminded me of my life, but not completely. You know, that friction between Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks. It exists on the script.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Their whole life was portrayed in front of the camera, so I bet it's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I mean, stories in Rolling Stone throughout the...
Eminem is filed for divorce.
Yeah, did you see...
Again.
I never knew he was married.
Oh, he's been married, divorced her a few times. Exactly. Married, divorced, married, divorced.
She's kind of cute, but...
What do you think of the Michael Oher story?
Oh, Michael Oher?
Excuse me.
Oh, man. This is so weird. But the family says they didn't get any money from the movie either.
Here's what I think.
Because they're ultra...
Here is what I think. I think the Toohey family were good people, took Michael in, did a great job, blah, blah, blah. They explained that they couldn't have adopted him. It had to be a conservatorship because he was over 18.
Right?
And he apparently acknowledged that in his book. Here is what I think is the sad part where Michael Oher might have something to say. His career's over.
Mm-hmm. So
what's his money situation?
Right, no more income.
Where's his income situation? And, so I think that's where there might be an issue. Like in other words, his career's over, he needs money. Why does he need money?
Right, exactly.
Why does he need
Either
money?
that or they got together, both of them, and say, hey, man, let's start a Luke controversy here so we can drum up some more
You
money.
never know. That could be it, too.
But one thing, you'll be happy to know Sandra Bullock is upset about it.
Yeah. Well, and the Mississippi coach says all he's in the high school coach said all he saw was a family take in a kid.
Right, man. Yeah.
What about this Dennis Eckersley's daughter situation?
This is. Do you have to
Dennis Eckersley, just to let you know.
That's not Dennis.
For those of you who don't know, Dennis Eckersley is a Hall of Fame relief pitcher from the Oakland A's, St. Louis Cardinals, was lights out, was a great pitcher, lots of money.
Great guy as far as everybody knows, classy.
And apparently his granddaughter's mixed up with this guy, and she was found naked in the middle of the woods.
With no baby. A baby in the woods. Poor Dennis, man. If he wasn't involved, this guy would never be in.
What would you do if this guy said, I'm here to pick up your daughter? Huh? Would you let your daughter go with this guy?
Step inside, son.
All right. Enos Freedom says that he wants to identify as a woman and ask the WNBA to let him play.
That's the famous Wilt Chamberlain picture, isn't it?
I mean, don't you think he should?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yep. That's all it takes, right?
Anthony Richardson has been, because we got Indiana fans out there, has been given the starting position of quarterback for the Colts.
Bad move, man. I mean, hopefully he'll be all that, but
I don't think so. I think it's going to be a disaster. Who did he beat out?
It's not Andy
forget.
Dalton.
Nobody big. The Jets signed Dalvin Cook. Good. I think that's a good move.
I think it's a great move, but the story says it's. I read somebody say that's a bad move. They don't need it.
How about Zeke signing with the Patriots and they say he's got juice, which I immediately think, why Dallas get rid of the guy?
Right. I don't know. Why didn't Belichick sign him instead? I don't know. I don't think Zeke's got any juice left.
Yeah,
maybe at the goal line.
I think Zeke's going to have a great year. Chicago Bulls had to pay $300,000 to Pat Riley because he's the one that trademarked three-peat. I remember when this happened.
Yeah, I do too.
That was smart. Pat Riley screwed. Are you watching the Lakers Showtime series on HBO?
I haven't. No, I don't have HBO, but I guess I'll end up watching.
It's good. You watched it, Josh?
Nah.
You tell me as a lawyer, how can you trademark words and phrases? That should be against the law.
Well, they put it on all their merchandise.
I know, but he can't own that.
It's got to be special. Three-peat's different. It's not the same as trademarking sports. The word sports. Three-peat special. Yeah. You got to make a word special.
But it's
why don't you coin a phrase?
It's not a
that's
logo
worthy?
either.
Why don't you coin a phrase that's worthy, Nick, and make a bunch of money?
I mean, really. That's all it takes. That's what these influencers are trying to do.
All right, Wander Franco of the Tampa Bay Rays career might be over. Tell everybody why.
Because he had an inappropriate relationship, apparently social media relationship, with an underage girl.
Why would a pro baseball player need to do that?
He wouldn't. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's part of their culture.
Sick,
Maybe it
deviant
is.
people.
I mean, that guy's an up-and-coming young star, too, man.
Not anymore.
And you know MLB is just going to wash their hands of it and say, get away from me.
Yeah. Say it. All right. Do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, this, what I call the Hamlin,
Cult?
not cult, but
Worship?
no, this
Cover up?
this game got canceled Saturday night, the Patriots and the Packers. Because
yeah.
a guy got carted off the field.
That was wild. Bolden got carted off the field. He was the only Jackson State player, safety, only Jackson State player that got drafted by the NFL.
That was him, huh?
It was him that got hurt.
I mean, so now we're going to cancel games every time somebody gets carted off the field. The Hamlin effect, that's what I wanted to say.
You're going to call it the Hamlin effect?
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the guy
know what I
got
think?
released from the hospital.
You know what I think? And this is what I said about this is going to be a good conversation. I said this when the Bengals, and by the way, I ended up being right.
Yep.
When I went down with the Bengals with Hamlin, I said to myself, why in the hell is the game canceled?
Right.
The Bills said they're not ready. They can't finish the game. The Bills should have had to forfeit that game.
I agree, man.
The Bills player's the one that got hurt. The Bills should have forfeited the game.
Mm-hmm.
They were, at the time, it was only the first quarter, but you already had the vibe of that
Yeah,
game.
you did.
And it wasn't going the Bills' way,
right.
baby. It was all Bengals.
That's right.
And they sensed that. So they used that the excuse to get the hell out of Cincinnati with a draw. And you know what that led to? The Bengals having to go play at Buffalo.
Right, and they kicked their ass, which is good.
But still,
I hate the Bengals, but you're
still,
right.
But then they had to go to Kansas City.
Right.
They had a
Yeah,
chance.
that's true.
They had a chance
To get home field.
to home field advantage.
That's right.
And it's like, and all the Bengal fans, and the coaches, and I said, yeah, you're doing that now.
Yeah.
You're gonna wake up tomorrow morning and say, oh crap, what the hell did we do?
That's right. I remember you saying that. The Hamlin effect. You heard it here first.
And before any of you all say anything, DeMar Hamlin was dead twice.
Legally.
They brought him back to life. Thank God.
Technically,
I'm happy for him. He's a good kid. I'm glad he's playing football still. Everybody gave me a hard time because I said that.
Oh, yeah. He's not dead. We say now. I won't be here next week. I'm going to Aruba.
You're going to Aruba? Well, that's a good damn excuse.
Even Saturday.
I've been to Aruba. We went to Aruba on our honeymoon. It was great.
Oh, really?
There's
Nice.
a nude beach there. Are you going to go?
Maybe, but I'll be close.
We did. We felt like we had to do it.
I never heard
Because
that.
there was nobody else around that we knew, so we were butt naked.
The island's only 10 miles long.
Now, I don't want pictures of you butt naked.
No, you won't get any. But if they offer me a part-time job, I'm staying.
So you're saying you got to remind me I got to get Steve Cunningham.
Yes, that's why I told you tonight.
All right, Cunningham, get ready.
Pickelball.